promise you guys. Hey, y'all, boy, back again for another first list. Y'all know what it is right there. Hey, I promise you guys that I was gonna keep, 2021 consistent. 2020 was basically the rise of Brent Faiyaz. Now, I've been on Brent now for about 3 years. I listened to Sonder in 2018, but I've been on Brent Faiyaz since 2017. And I always say, every time I start these Brent views, or Brent, if you have not listened to Sonder, that's S-O-N-D-E-R, Into, the little EP Into, I advise you, check it out fast, or normal version, then check it out slow. I guarantee you, it will change your whole perspective, your whole outlook on Brent Faiyaz. I'm telling you right now, I've listened to Brent Faiyaz now for the last 4 years, because 2021, 2017, we just gonna count that as 4. 3.5 if you want to be specific. And I tell you right now, I have not heard a bad track from Brent Faiyaz. Like, I know I say this shit, like we all think that now that the fact that Brent is getting so much buzz and so much support, everybody thinks that we're just on his D and we're riding the wave. No, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not gonna sit here and act like every Brent track is amazing. I'm just gonna sit there and I'm gonna tell you guys straight in your face that I've never actually sat back and been like, damn, this track is kind of I'm not really feeling it, or this track is kind of really bleh, like this does nothing for me. Every track that I've listened to from Brent always has a moment where I'm just like, he just be singing that shit. I just got off, waiting for a friend to scoop me up. Oh, it's hella cold out. I just got back from LA. Oh. Brent be on that thing. What? Brent be on that thing. And look, I can tell you like that. You either like him or you gonna respect him. It's not that you're gonna dislike him. You're gonna respect him. I feel like we've had this conversation before, and as I keep going with it, I'm telling you guys, Brent is slowly taking that toxic, that toxic 90s R&B feel. That's the thing. If we want to talk about comparison, look, I'm 2 minutes into the video. I still got another 30 minutes to be fucking talking too much. I always say this. The difference between Brent and The Weeknd, because a lot of you guys say that he is fathered by those two artists. That's where Brent gets his motivation from. Brent does not remind me of The Weeknd nor of Bryson Tiller. Brent reminds me of Shy. Brent reminds me of, Boys to Men. Brent reminds me of, I'm trying like some Luther Vandross type shit. He reminds me of old ass R&B artists, but a mix of the 2020 toxicity. That's the difference. He sounds like a 90s, get down and tell me what's on your mind. Can I talk to? That's what that nigga Brent remind me of. If look, that Shy, Comfort, go listen to that shit. My friend, very next time I'm gonna be your friend. That's what Brent reminds me of. So I feel like he's in a totally different lane when it comes to The Weeknd and Bryson Tiller. Already ahead of Bryson Tiller. He has a long way to go to catch The Weeknd, of course. But yeah, Brent's just doing his damn thing. But he has a new track right here, Circles, featuring Prr. That's rolling your R's. Prr. You know what I'm saying? It's just called Circles. It's a 3-minute track. We already got Dead Man Walking, and we already got Gravity. And now this is the third loose we've gotten. We are definitely in Brent album mode. Let's listen. Okay, so right here we got the low tone Brent. I feel like there's definitely what Brent always does is he goes low tone, he likes to fuck with his voice, and then he's gonna bring that high shit somewhere because that's where he blows everybody away with his vocals when he goes into that high note. You know what I'm saying? Only heaven knows if you can truly win in the midst of a world that's golden. He's doing that little shit when he got the low shit and the high. Because again, I always find it hard for, I don't find it hard for an R&B artist because they have different varieties. But with Brent, of course he does the rap and shit because he does rap. But he also does the high, singing, but then the low tone singing. And it offsets so well, man. Like, he just does it to the best right now. I feel like he does it the best. No one's really doing that low shit, high Giveon. Let me take that back. Giveon is another one who also does some very distinct shit with his voice. But again, sometimes like he's very low. The high shit don't really hide. I think that's where Brent is top tier. Only heaven knows if
If you can truly win in the midst of a world that's golden, I will make everyone watch you and think how they think and do what they say. Still do it, and if you don't wanna, they gotta problem.
This motherfucker, his creativeness, like the way R&B singers too, for the most part, they don't write. I mean, some of the most R&B artists write a lot of their own shit, but like The Dream, people don't notice about people really don't notice. Like The Dream, Jamie Foxx, Neo. Neo wrote a lot of great tracks. The Dream wrote a lot of great tracks. There's a reason why The Dream is successful and one of the most coveted R&B artists in the last 2 decades, because he wrote a lot of hits that people don't know. Neo wrote a lot of fucking hits that people don't know. I'm pretty sure Neo wrote Single Ladies. Correct me if I'm wrong, either Single Ladies or Halo, one or the other. I don't know which one it was, but Neo wrote that shit. So people don't really understand with R&B, but it's not really as affected. It's really not focused on in R&B as much as it is in rap, because people act like they give a fuck too much. But R&B, yo, a lot of great rock. But the fact that Brent probably does all this shit himself, that's talent, man.
Forget who I am. Only heaven knows. If you can truly win in the midst of a world that's golden, I want my love right now.
Damn. I love how he has that Lucifer effect too. That Lucifer effect. It sounds like he's possessed in a sense when he does that low shit, bro. And it gives this eerie vibe. But yet his voice is so angelic once he hits those high notes that it offsets it. It gives you like a dark light type shit. And also the song is also talking about it. Like, did he sell his soul? Which, again, sell his soul, because he's talking about in the track. Did he really sell his soul to become what he is right now? Does he really deserve all that right now that he's getting? Like, did I? You know, like,
It's so hard to realize.
And that reminds me of a Brent Faiyaz song that he did. I think it was on Saunders' Son. Meanwhile, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? The Saunders' Son track. That's exactly what it sounds like. I can't think about it. Fuck, what song is that? Maybe it's Target on My Chest. Fuck, I can't think about it. Get the comments below, you know what I'm talking about. I think that, for me, I think the problem, like, I think Brent is Brent is now a top tier artist. I don't know what nobody says. He's a top tier artist. Like, again, I might be a little biased, so if you guys hate my Brent reviews, I'm a little biased. Same thing kind of with Gunna. Same thing kind of with Kanye. Same thing kind of with J. Cole. I'm biased, all right? And I have no problem telling you guys when I'm biased when it comes to some artists that I really fuck with and enjoy. I'm not going to hit you like an Eminem stan type shit, but I'm just going to say I fuck with my artists, and I will support my artists. Looking at it like in a bigger picture, bro, I do agree with a lot of you guys. In a sense, like, this man Brent doesn't have a classic in terms of mass media, right? And if you ask the majority of the world who Brent Faiyaz is, or does he have a classic, a lot of people would say no. Even though I do think he has a classic, I think that Sonder is his classic. Even though that doesn't count, his 7-track EP. 8-track EP, I think that doesn't count, even though it's Sonder, but it's Brent Faiyaz for the most part, and then D-Pat on the production. I think that he is one classic away from holding that title of just being, you know, the next big thing. But again, I feel like when you are your own self, you are in your own lane, you're not really worried about the accolades, you just focus on your craft, and then your persona kind of just carries that for you. The fact that Brent is so chill, the fact that he just consistently is consistent, I think that speaks volumes, man. It speaks for itself. The thing, like, Brent doesn't out here saying he's the best. He's not out here, you know, trying to be Michael Jackson. He's out here just being who he is. The motherfucker with the afro and singing the toxic shit and just chilling, really. That's what he's doing, trying to make great music. He's letting the work speak for itself. He's letting the people decide. And when he's not letting his ego get in the way of it, that's already speaking volumes. He's been consistent. The fact that he has not missed and had a bad track, maybe they weren't the best track, but he has not missed at all. Like, he's literally been super consistent. And I feel like all he needs is that one classic album. The way his art form is, the way he knows how to kind of attack the track, where he wants to hit the voices, what he wants to do and you know, the vision he has for the music videos. I just think that, man, like, you can't teach raw talent. And he is the best representation of the 80s and 90s R&B that a lot of us that are 30 years old, 28, 33 have grown up to from our parents listening to that type of music. And I feel like he's the reincarnation of that with a little flair and a little mix of what we have in 2017, 2021, because everybody is toxic in 2021. Everybody got trust issues. And I feel like that's where Brent's lane is. No one is kind of doing what Brent is doing. That's why I say. And you guys can say The Weeknd, but I say The Weeknd was more of a dark druggy and a darkness type shit. Yeah, he was being toxic, but it was more of a depression level than anything. And now he's more of a pop star, the star boy, after hours, jacket type shit, where Brent has always been that toxic, it takes some time, I'll let go. Girl, I try again and again. Brent be blowing, boy. I can tell you right now, I can throw on man. Your man ain't me. Baby, life's not fair. Bro, Sonder, go listen to it. And that's all I gotta say about it, bro. Go listen to Sonder. Go look. You know what? We gonna let that bitch ride for a second. Hold on. We gotta let that bitch ride for a second. That bitch so fire. That bitch so fire. Oh my god. Hey, if this don't remind you of 90s, 80s R&B, I don't know what, bro. I know I only do slow Sundays, but it's a little special treat right here. That man said.
Ain't the time you walk, for I won't let go.
Bro, it is so fire, bro. I advise you, bro, go listen to Sonder into slow, fast. That shit is crazy. Oh my god. Hey, that boy Brent be fucking fire, dog. That motherfucker don't miss, dog. Hey, that motherfucker don't miss, man. Hey, I'm gonna keep it like that, man. Till the next time, this be more Dev. If you wanna find me, for the most part now, since Brent shouted me out, I'm in the top. Look, I'm in the top comments on a Brent. Every time a Brent song come out, I'm the top comment. Alright, you go find it. I'm right there. But yeah, man, till the next time, this be boy Dev, man. Like always, thank you for subscribing, thank you for supporting. Get the video 3,000 likes, we're gonna invite on the wall. And 3,000 likes, man. Actually, close to 3,000 likes. We'll do a throwback Sonder. We'll do a throwback Sonder, because I definitely feel like I need to get into that throwback song. But till next time, man, it's been Dev. We out. Peace.